got some good topics to talk about tonight. First, will Danny Ferry, the Hawks general manager, survive? Tucker, I don't think he can. He is mouthed off about this subject, and I think he's got to come out and clarify himself. But here's the main question. How will any free agent in the NBA ever want to go play for Atlanta with Danny Ferry having part of this story?
Yeah, he says all he was doing when he made those comments was reading a scouting report. Well, maybe the Hawks need to reevaluate how they do their scouting because they haven't done anything in a while, Bill.
Yeah, they can't get free agents normally, and now they won't be able to get them at all. All right, second, Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern. This is a pretty good rivalry. Well, it could be. Paul Johnson, of course, used to be the head coach of Georgia Southern. Now he's at Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Southern actually has a pretty good shot at this game. I mean, they played very well last week, almost beat NC State 2 weeks ago. And, you know, we'll see how that Georgia Tech offense does. I'll take Georgia Southern.
Good pick. I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech, though, just so we can be different. Georgia Tech, the first two games, they've really not looked that great. Wofford, not a very impressive win, and then last week, not either. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game for Coach Johnson, and he really, really needs to win this one, so I'll go with the Jackets.
He loses to Georgia Southern, he may be in trouble. All right, 3:30 on Saturday afternoon, Columbia, South Carolina. I will not be there because I'll never go back. It's Georgia and South Carolina. How can they stop Todd Gurley? Tucker, the bottom line is they will not stop Todd Gurley. They can't stop Todd Gurley. And Georgia will win, cover the spread, and it may be by 10 or more.
I'm going Georgia by 20. South Carolina's defense is horrible. Georgia rolls.
That sounds good to me. All right, finally on Sunday, the Falcons, the 1-0 Falcons, will take on the Cincinnati Bengals up in Cincinnati. The Bengals are hurt. They've got a lot of players that are either banged up or may miss this ball game. And kind of the same thing with the Falcons. Who's going to stop the Falcons offense with all those receivers? I don't think Cincinnati can do it, Tucker.
I think Cincinnati can do it, and the reason is because the Falcons have a big head. That was a huge win over the Saints last week, and I see a road letdown up there in the north.
And we'll see if the injury to Jake Matthews is a big difference in this game. All right, we will see you on Friday night at 11 o'clock for the End Zone with complete scores and highlights from all over Middle Georgia. We'll see you then.